This session is a little bit of be careful what you wish for, because when you start to get things moving, they start going. And when you think about all of the different things that happen at certain rates and certain times and in certain ways, it's really important to remember that things moving too fast, as much as we want them, as much as we're like, okay, I just want this to go, I just want this to speed up, I just want to be there already, we really want to make sure that we are in the right time and place and that it's happening at the right speed, the right way for what we need to be able to comfortably move through it. If you think about water coming out of a faucet, if we have a cup to fill that up, it's a really useful way to use the faucet and we can turn it off. But what happens when that sink overflows because the water doesn't turn off? If it's not moving at the right speed, when we need it, how we need it, it can really cause a mess. So I want you to take a moment before we even begin, before we even start tuning in to what's happening within us, and really just breathe into that inner knowing that everything that we are going to begin to start moving today is about it being at the right pace. A comfortable pace. Perhaps you'd like more of a challenging pace. Set that for yourself now. Really feeling into the knowing that you have inside of you, like, yes, okay, I want this to be comfortable. I want it to happen nice and steady and slow. Or no, I'd like things to move faster, and I'm ready for what that means. I'm ready to adjust. I'm ready to shift. I'm ready to do what needs to be done in order for that to really be as full of motion and full of experience and full of shifting that I do want to happen. I'm ready for that to happen. And now let's begin. Take a nice deep breath, letting the air move through your body. Noticing any places that are moving slower, more stagnant. And with each exhale, with each new breath in, feel the air expanding. Feel the circulation taking place. Notice how the air comes in, moves around, and goes out. And one more breath, bringing your awareness to the path, to the movement, the flow, in and out. As you're bringing in more movement, it's important to remember that you are the ultimate authority in your life. You are the one that gets to decide whether things show up for you or not, whether they come into your life, whether they leave your life. And we often think that it's the external that is the locus of control. But it's what's happening inside. It's your ability to move the energy, hold the energy, stay steady, be with the energy. It's your ability to allow this flow, to allow the movement without gripping or holding, allowing the fears of what was, what could be, allowing the memories, the experiences you've had in the past move, become something different. And so really think about what you are ready to let go of, what you're ready to transform. Are you ready to let go of who you've been? Are you ready to begin stepping into what could be, to find out more of who you really are and more of who you really could be, more of what you really want? As you're thinking about this, notice any places where your breath hitches, shifts. Just bringing intentionality in to allow that breath to continue the movement, to continue supporting and opening up the flow and the motion. And really think about what it would take, what it would mean if you were to allow more movement in your life. If you were to give it permission. What would shift? What would change if movement came in? Not just because you stopped stopping it unconsciously, subconsciously, purposefully, but because you really embraced the permission of allowing that movement come in. Breathing in, letting the movement of breath find space. Breathing out, letting the places inside continue to shift. And begin to open up. You may feel it in your chest, your heart, your arms, somewhere else. Begin to open up the allowing, the permission for things to move. And you may find that just saying, yeah, I give permission for things to start moving. I give permission for things to move. You may find that saying that aloud is exactly what you need. But maybe you need a little bit more than that. Maybe you need some specifics. And you can run through, I let my past begin to move. I let my finances begin to move. I let my dreams begin to move. I let my anger, my fear, my frustration, my worry, my anxiety, my grief begin to move. I let my memories begin to move. I let who I was begin to move, allowing the flow to move, allowing where you are, how you are, what you are. I'll let myself move. And it's okay if your thinking mind is saying, well, what does that mean? Do I have to move from where I'm living? Do I need to leave this town? Do I need to move somewhere physically? Do I need to do a certain activity, right? Whatever's coming up for you, let it. When we change paradigms, the thinking mind says, hold on a second. Hold on, what's happening here? And it tries to assign old instructions. But that's what's shifting here. Because the old instruction said, nope, not going to move. Nothing's going to change. We're going to stay right here. We're going to keep recreating these patterns. We're going to keep staying in it. We are going to stay right here. And when we say, I let things move, I give permission for things to move, the old instructions are no longer accurate. And so the system says, okay, what do we do now? And that's okay. Let it. Let your system show you a new way to move forward. What if it wasn't about something you did, but how you showed up for yourself? What if every time you thought about doing something you used to, the memory comes up of you claiming right here and now, in this session, in our time together, I let myself move forward. Yeah, I gave permission for that. So this choice that I was going to make, what if I made a different one? What if I made a choice that did let me move forward in a new way? And that's not something you need to figure out right now. That's something you are becoming right now. Breathe into this new you, because you have just created something truly magical within yourself. A new permission, a new way to relate to the world around you, the world inside. And know that it's not about figuring out all the details right now. This is heavy lifting. You're doing something truly life-changing. Remember what you offered in the beginning. And remember what you said in the beginning, that you wanted things to move at a comfortable pace, a quick pace, a slow pace, whatever it was that was right for you. See if that still holds true. Notice if there's a shift. If maybe now it feels like you want to go a little faster, a little more intentionally, a little slower. And update that. Okay. I let myself move forward comfortably. No, I let myself move forward a little faster. No, I'm going to slow down and let myself move forward at just the right pace, even if it's a little uncomfortable sometimes. It's not going to be based on comfort. It's going to be based on what's right. And this is the opportunity you have to claim for yourself, moving forward at the pace that's right for you, no matter what that means. Connect into which of these feels most true to you. And when you're ready, take a nice big deep breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, bring your awareness back into your body. And gently open your eyes and come back to the room.